let's get going. All right. Firstly, thank you for really taking out the time on a Friday to join us for this webinar. So everyone who's joining us from across the world, a big hello to us, to everyone from the Envision team. So let me just quickly introduce who's joining us on the webinar today. So my name is Karthik and I am one of the founders of Envision. With me is Karthik Mahadevan, who's also one of the founders of Envision, and he's going to be a panelist on this webinar. And we also have Jesse Wienholz.
Yes.
So Jesse is one of our is a community manager and alpha tester at Envision. So he's also going to be joining us today and doing this webinar together. So let's get started. Just a small round of introduction, just a small bit of introduction for people who are new to what Envision is or who aren't aware of what Envision is. So Envision is basically an AI-powered technology that is available as a smartphone app that can help impaired people live more independently. So with the app, you can take images of things around you, and we extract information from those images and then speak it out to you. So let's say you want to be able to read a piece of text, or you want to recognize a face of a friend or a family member, or you want to recognize all different kinds of objects around you, you could use Envision to do that. And it's been available for the last couple of years as a smartphone app on iOS and Android. So since the beginning, one of the big asks was to basically put what we have as an app onto smart glasses, so it can give our users a more unobtrusive and hands-free experience. And I'm happy to say that we've been able to do that and showcase that to you today. So before I dive into the smart glasses or what they are, I just want to talk a little bit about how we got to where we are at the moment. So like I mentioned, since the early days of Envision, one of the asks from users has always been to take what we have as an app and then make it more hands-free and unobtrusive to use, so that when you're out with a cane or a guide dog, you really don't have to carry a phone around and point at things. So we started looking at smart glasses in 2018, and we have been working with different companies from across the world, different kinds of smart glasses models. So we started off with the Vuzix, which was basically the Vuzix Blade, where we had all of the computing happening on the glasses itself. And we made some very early prototypes of the Envision app with that. We also worked with a couple of manufacturers from Hong Kong who were basically having a smart glasses, which would just be a camera, and that would connect over to your smartphone through a USB-C cable. So it would just basically go ahead and capture images, and then all the processing would happen with that on the phone. So we tried all these different models, and sometime around last year, we came across the Google Glass. Late last year was when the new edition of the Google Glass was launched. So a lot of you might be familiar with Google Glass from back in 2012, 2013. And Google discontinued that particular program, but still kept it alive for enterprises. And when we came across the new Google Glass, we just saw the potential right then and there. It really had the ability to give our users the best possible experience while being an open enough platform to take all of the features that Envision has and then put it on it quite easily. So we started prototyping with the Google Glass late last year, and we've been actively working on it since then. And today we have the Envision app on the Google Glass available for pre-orders, and that's what we're here to basically talk about. So to give you a little bit of an idea of why the Google Glass, like I mentioned, it's pretty powerful, and the Google Glass itself has a really good camera, which has a pretty wide field of view and can allow us to capture more images than a normal smartphone camera can. It also has a pretty good battery life and comes with a pretty good processor as well. So all of the processing can happen on board. And I have Jesse here, who would talk a little bit more about what the glasses can do and also the looks of those glasses. So Jesse has been testing out these glasses for the past few weeks, and I think he's the best person to talk about what the glasses are capable of and how they look like and so on. Over to you, Jesse.
Thank you, Karthik. I hope everyone can hear me. Let's also start my video. Um, I'm not sure exactly where the camera is on this tablet, but we'll figure that out. Karthik, can you let me know if I'm
Yeah,
not looking into the camera?
you're fine,
Uh,
man. You're looking great.
cool. So, what are the Envision glasses and what can they do? Um, so first of all, how do they look? Imagine a normal pair of glasses, but then without the area where the lenses would usually be. That's the default Envision glasses. They have a small compartment for the camera, which isn't all that big. It's only a few centimeters. And it also has the right side of the glasses is a bit thicker than the left side, and in the right side of the glasses is where all the magic happens. There is the processor, there's everything there. There's also a small touch pad just to the right side of your glasses. And you can use that touchpad to actually interact with the glasses. You can also interact with the glasses in other ways, which I will talk about in a minute. It's hard to describe how these glasses look and feel, but I can say from my testing over the last few weeks that they are very lightweight. They are very comfortable to wear. At first, I felt a bit strange wearing them because I'm not used to wearing glasses, but that went away pretty quickly. And the good news for people who do wear glasses is that there's also the option of including your own prescription lenses into the glasses. We have the option of a Smith Optics frame, which is a sort of specially designed frame for the Google Glasses. You can go to your optometrist with that frame and you can ask them to put in the lenses that you require in order to use those lenses with your Envision glasses. So you can basically combine your favorite kind of glasses with the Envision power. So what is that power exactly? Well, for those of you who know the Envision app, basically all of the functionality from the Envision app is in the glasses plus more. For those of you who do not know what the Envision app is or what it does, a quick rundown of the features that the app has and that are also available in the smart glasses. First of all, it can read text in more than 60 languages, which is ideal for many, many situations. You have two modes of reading text. You have the instant text and you have the document text. Instant text actually allows you to instantly read small pieces of text. For example, I've used it a lot of times to navigate train stations, bus stops, read ingredients, read cooking instructions, read numbers or signs on doors. I've read a lot of text with that feature. Another feature of the Envision glasses is the document reader, which is used to read longer pieces of text. You can, for example, use that to read whole recipes, read letters that came into the mail. Basically, every piece of paper, every piece of text that has a bit more text in it, you can easily read that with the Read Documents feature. You can even read whole books with this feature. If you really enjoy reading a certain book, you can. I must say it's the most efficient for example, reading 1 or 2 or 3 pages at a time, but it's very powerful, this feature. Not only that, but it has a lot of extra features, including the description of scenes, which you can actually use just like the Envision app to describe what's around you. You take a picture and 1 or 2 seconds later, depending on your internet connection, you get back the result from the server, and it gives you an idea of what your glasses are seeing. You can also use the Envision glasses to detect people. You can train friends and family members, their faces. You can train them in the Envision app, and you can actually detect them using the glasses. And you can also find objects. So for example, if you've lost something, you can find it using the Envision glasses. This feature comes in handy, especially when you're navigating, when you're out and about, because it gives you a very quick and dirty idea of what's around you and what you can use, what objects are around you, and that's really powerful. We're not done yet, because there are even more features in the glasses that I haven't talked about yet. One of the most important features that I haven't mentioned yet is the detection of colors. It can detect colors easily, and it can also detect barcodes. That is very handy, for example, during shopping, but also when you have two cans at home and you want to know which is which, you can use the barcode scanner for that. Last but not least, we at Envision have included a very powerful feature, which I've used a lot over the last week. That feature is video calling. Video calling allows you to make a call to a friend or family member. That friend or family member installs the Envision companion app on their phone, and you can add your friends and family members in the contact section of the Envision app. And basically what you do is you make a call from the glasses, and your friend or family member sees what your glasses are seeing, which is a very powerful tool, because the glasses see what your eyes, where your eyes are. So the glasses actually have a very good overview that a sighted person can easily use to help you. Imagine making a FaceTime call to a friend on your phone, but then you don't have to hold up your phone all the time. You have your glasses that you can let the other people see through. And that's hands-free, and that's really powerful when you need your hands for other stuff. If you're walking out and about, it might also come in handy to share your location. That's also possible. You can choose, you have the option to share your location with the people you're calling, so that, well, they can actually both see your video feed from the glasses and they can see your location on the map. This has really proven to be a very valuable tool in my toolbox. But it's not done. The Envision hardware, the glasses are very powerful. Like Karthik explained, they have a good camera, they have a good processor, and we are opening up that hardware capabilities and our Envision platform to other apps, to other partners. We're talking to a few of those partners, but we're also very curious to know what other possibilities do you see for glasses? What would you like to be able to do that involves a camera and that you want to be able to do hands-free? We're also looking into Google services because it's the Google Glass, and we're really looking into, okay, what services can add benefit for our end users. So how do you all set this up? Well, you connect it to your phone via Bluetooth, and it can also connect to Wi-Fi. You change all the settings in the Envision app. You can also change some settings from the glasses itself. This is a very short rundown of what the glasses have to offer. And my voiceover is reading out the messages that come in. I'm sorry for that. So as Karthik said in the chat, you will have the option to ask questions in a bit. And you also have the option to ask questions in the very end of the presentation. So back to you, Karthik.
Yeah, thank you, Yesse. That was actually a very, very good description of what the glasses are capable of and what it looks like. And like Yesse mentioned, one thing that we are really, really excited about is being open or opening up the Envision platform to other developers like Ira and BeamEyes and so on, and to see if they can also come onto this platform, so that this is like a single platform that you can basically, buy or use, that would have all of your favorite accessibility apps on it. And we're on to the first question right now from Benjamin Horford. He's asking if the camera is, if the camera is mounted in the middle or on the right side of the glasses. So Ben, the camera is mounted on the right side of the glasses, but it's angled towards the center. So even though it's on the right side, you really don't have to hold the document any differently from how you would hold if the glasses are mounted in the middle. So it's mounted at an angle so as to capture the best possible image from the middle of the frame. So I hope that answers your question. And one thing that I do want to mention is how can you basically purchase the Envision glasses now? So Envision is having a pre-order at the moment where we're basically looking to ship a limited number of units to people across the world. And the special pre-order pricing is about 1,500 euros. And you can go ahead and purchase the glasses right now on our website. So you go to letsenvision.com/glasses. And we'll also leave the link in the chat so that it's easier if you want to just go ahead and paste it into your browser and check it out. So you can go ahead and purchase it now. And we're looking to start, we're hoping to start shipping this out in August. So we're going to do a lot more user testing. We are working with multiple partners, like I said, and we're wrapping up all of this stuff. And hopefully we should get this to you. We should get this in your hands in August. Right, so we have the next question from Muhammad Al-Hosani. So Muhammad's asking about Arabic language. So yes, the glasses will be able to read Arabic language as well. And the glasses can also be used in Arabic language as well. So all the menu options and all the features in the glasses would be translated to Arabic. And the glasses are also capable of reading Arabic documents or any Arabic text that you can show it. Yeah. So like I was talking about, and basically while we are accepting questions, so yes, you were basically testing out the glasses for the last few weeks. Can you give people a bit of an idea about how your experience was with using the glasses?
So yes, Karthik, it was it was a very good addition to what I'm able to do with the smartphone, because you wear the glasses, they often have a better camera view than your smartphone. You don't have to hold your smartphone in your hand, and the testing of the glasses was very, very cool, very, very interesting. Mm-hmm. Because you could actually use the OCR features, use the descriptions of the scene description features, all of those features that, well, I've used for a few years now on several smartphone mm-hmm. apps. Mm-hmm. I could use them on the glasses hands-free, and that was it was actually definitely it was increasing my independence, and it was allowing me to use those features more often in more situations.
Interesting. And specifically about the video calling feature, how did you and your mom find the video calling feature? Was that something that you made use of a lot?
So yes, we did actually. So a bit of an insight. Whenever I travel to places I have never been before, I'm always looking for ways to travel there independently. And sometimes it's useful to have an extra set of eyes helping you out. Mm-hmm. And I often did that using my smartphone, but the main downside of that was that I constantly had to hold the camera in the correct angle for people to see what I was seeing. And with the Envision glasses, the camera was automatically connected to where my eyes were looking, mm-hmm. Allowing my mom or any other person to have a much clearer view of what I was seeing.
Okay, that was interesting. That's actually quite cool. So I think we have another question from Ben again, so Ben Hofer. He mentioned about being able to go ahead and recognizing objects and people, and they're basically, yeah. So to answer Ben's question, he wanted to know. So he asking if did you also mention object and people recognition? I assume I can use those functions from the app also on the glasses. So to answer Ben's question, yes, it is possible. You can use people and object recognition just like how you use them on the app. So they're very, very similar functionalities. And the faces that you train on the app are automatically sort of ported onto the glasses, or the objects that you train or choose to recognize with the app, you can also have them automatically ported onto the glasses, and you can go ahead and use them just like how you would use it with the app. Yes.
There was another question coming in. Someone was asking, how about the battery life of the glasses? Good question. I was very curious about that when I started testing those glasses. But I can assure you that they have about a day of battery life. It definitely does depend on how much you're using them. But with average to heavy use, you can easily get a day out of them. You can charge them using a USB-C connector, which is very convenient because most people have them laying around somewhere already. You also get a charger with the glasses. And compared to micro USB, the USB-C connector easily plugs in. You don't have to look which way to plug it in. It's very convenient. And the glasses also announce when you plug the charger in and when you unplug the charger, and they also announce the battery state. Also, when you're wearing the glasses, you can also find out the battery state by looking in the glasses menu.
All right, awesome. So we have another question coming in from Luis Arellano. So Luis asks us, will you be bringing the video feature to the standalone app? How is the connectivity to the Envision servers if we want to use the features or call someone? And what is the viewing angle of the camera? Like, is it 60 or 120 degrees? So to answer Lewis's first question, will we be bringing the video feature to the standalone app? At the moment, this is going to be a glasses only feature. We might be looking into ways of bringing this to the app as well, but that's not planned in the roadmap right now. This is something that we think makes most sense on the glasses, so it will be on the glasses for now. And about the connectivity to the Envision servers, so you would be able to use the glasses to connect to the internet via Wi-Fi or through hotspot. And the connection so far, from what we have tested, seems quite stable on most Wi-Fi and 4G connections. Also, there are a few features of the app, of the glasses, sorry, that can also be used offline, which is very similar to how it works with the app. So for example, something like instant text or finding objects, they can all be used offline and doesn't necessarily need connectivity to our servers. And to answer your last question about what is the viewing angle of the camera, so it's got an 80-degree field of view. So that's what you would call a wide angle on most lenses. So it's quite good overall.
And the next question I saw was from Mohammed. You were asking, how about the speakers on the glasses? So basically how it works is there's a very small speaker near your right ear, and that speaker allows you to hear what the glasses are speaking out. But because it's aimed towards your ear, other people will most likely not hear what your glasses are saying, or they will only hear it if they're very, very close to you. Another good thing to note is that we're working on Bluetooth connectivity. We're looking into Bluetooth connectivity to connect your own Bluetooth headphones, or for example, bone conduction headphones or other Bluetooth accessories that you would like to use with the glasses.
Okay, awesome. And we have another question from Ahmed Sahali, sorry. And he's asking, are there Arabic interfaces? Yes, Ahmed, the glasses are going to be coming with Arabic interfaces, so you'll be able to change the interface directly from within the glass itself. And there's also a couple of more questions with regards to from Katsutoshi Suji and Masafumi Shinoda. And the questions are quite similar. So they're asking, which language does Envision Glasses support, and how about the Japanese language? So the Envision language supports 60 different languages. And the glass itself would be translated in the beginning to more than 15 different languages out of the box. And to answer Masafumi Shinoda's question about the Japanese language, yes, the glasses will fully support the Japanese language. So the interface will be available in Japanese, and also the glasses would be able to read Japanese text really well, just like how the app is doing at the moment. Yeah. And then we have another question from Roger. So how is the audio speaker? Can I connect my Bluetooth headphones? I think yes, I answered that question, that yes, you would be able to connect to Bluetooth headphones quite easily with the glasses, and the speakers are pretty well overall. We have another question from Ben Hofer asking if you'd be able to demonstrate something on the glasses in the webinar. So yes, Ben, we'd go ahead and demonstrate a bit of what the glasses are capable of on the webinar. So yeah, while I'm just getting that ready, I'm just going to go ahead and answer one more question that we got, asking what would the price be after the pre-order camping. So like I mentioned, the price during the pre-order camping is about 1,500 euros, and the prices after the pre-order camping ends will be about 1,800 euros. This would be, and the glasses are available worldwide to purchase. All right, so I think we're having a couple of more questions coming in. Can I use a text-to-speech engine other than Google? All right, so yes, it is. So at the moment, the glasses are going to be coming with pre-built text-to-speech engines. So these engines are going to cover all the languages that we offer right now, and in the future, we hope to basically push out an update where people would be able to put on their own TTS engine of their choice onto the glasses. So the glasses, the one good thing about the glasses is that you would be able to go ahead and you'd be able to go ahead and receive updates to the glasses just like how you would receive updates on your phone. So just like how we update Envision app very, very frequently, we also hope to keep updating the glasses app very frequently, and the whole thing would basically work completely seamlessly out of the box. So I think we have one more question coming in about the Japanese language. Yeah, like I mentioned, yes, it is possible. And we had one more question about the Hindi language from Mr. Raj in India. And he asked if the glasses support Hindi language and if they need to be connected to a phone in order to work. So to answer your question, Raj, the glasses are capable of reading the Hindi language, and we're going to have a TTS on the glass which is capable of speaking out Hindi as well. And not just Hindi, the app can also go ahead and read a bunch of other Indian languages as well, such as Marathi, Tamil, Telugu, etc. And you really don't need the phone to be able to work with the glasses. The glasses can function independently without the phone as well. So you can, of course, connect to the phone if you want to use the glasses a little more easily. For example, being able to, adjust your volume or switch out the TTS engine or change the language. Those can be done quite easily by connecting your phone to the glasses. But yeah, they can be completely independent from each other. We have another question from Luis Arellano. And he says, can we purchase the software by itself if we have the Google Glass? So that is not possible at the moment. So the hardware and the software will come together always. So it's not going to be possible to purchase the software separately. And also because we've had to go ahead and build our own version of TalkBack on the Google Glass. So even if you have the Google Glass hardware, since it doesn't ship with TalkBack or any accessibility features, it's quite hard to go ahead and use it out of the box. So the software that we have at Envision would basically make the Google Glass completely accessible. So yeah, I think I have the glasses ready. So like I said, I think you can see the glasses are basically like any other pair of spectacles. So what I can do is I can go ahead and swipe through the different options on the glasses, and it would go ahead and speak it out. So I'm going to try my best to make the audio as audible as possible from your side. So you can see now I'm swiping through the different options, and it speaks out the options to me. And then let's say if I want to do like a read document. So I have a document in front of me, it's a flyer, and I can go ahead and take an image of the flyer. So once I want to go, Yeah, so once I want to go into a particular option, I double tap and then I double tap again to take a picture. So it's processing, and I hope you can hear the. Okay, so now the output is like the output is being spoken out to me, and I can I have an option of either having the output spoken out to me automatically, or I can swipe through like how I would do in the case with voiceover or talkback. So I'm just swiping through the options now.
The Envision glasses are a combination of the Google Glass 2 and Envision S award-winning out technology. The technology currently available as an app on iOS and Android already enables thousands of users to independently access the world around them. Envision Glasses, like the app, the smart glasses use artificial intelligence to recognize the visual information it sees and speaks it out. But this time, hands-free. Envision Glasses.
Okay. So I'm just also going to go ahead and do a quick instant text. So instant text is like a feature that I think you guys all love. So this is also there on the glasses as well. So I'm going to do like a quick instant text of the room around me. Yeah. All right. Cool. So this should give you a quick idea of what the glasses are capable of. Hopefully the audio output was fairly audible to you when I was going ahead and using the glasses. And yeah, I'm just waiting for a couple of more questions to roll in. So, yeah, okay, so we have a question from one of the attendees, Chris. So Chris asks, I love Be My Eyes. Can you tell me about when they will be on the glasses? So Chris, we're really working hard on it. So we have at CSUN this year, when we went, we had a chance to talk to both Ira and Be My Eyes, and we were able to go ahead and show them the glasses, and they seemed quite excited about the capabilities of it. And we're working quite hard with the Be My Eyes people to bring them on board the platform as soon as possible. So we're in talks, and hopefully they would go well, and we'll keep you posted about it. Okay, so there's a question from Mohammed Al Hosani who asks, what will come in the box of the glasses? So the glasses would basically ship with the whole, so the glasses pod with the Envision software installed on it, pre-installed. You would get a titanium band frame. So you'd basically have, it's a small, robust, lightweight frame for the Google Glass. It would come with a USB-C charging cable, a carrying case for the glasses and the charging cable, and a lifetime subscription of the Envision AI app for iOS and Android. And if you order the Envision glasses with the Smith Optics frame, you will have that included in the box as well. So please bear in mind that the glass frames ship with zero power lenses. So you can take them to your optician and then replace them with the applicable prescription lenses of your choice. So, oh, nice. Thanks, Ben. I think you guys were all able to hear the audio output. So yeah. So the glasses, I think we have a question about what color the glasses are. So the glasses are, I would describe them as charcoal black. So, or matte black, you can say. Yeah, they look quite stylish, and the frames are also black in color. The Smith Optic frames are black in color as well. Yeah. Okay, so we have another question from Chris who asks, does it have a screen? Does it have a magnifier? So yes, Chris, the glasses do come with a display, but we really don't need to use the display as it's not something that's accessible mostly by visually impaired people. However, for people with low vision, we're working on a feature where the display can double up as a magnifier. So you'd be able to, say, pinch and zoom, and we'd be able to show the zoomed image from the camera on the display. So that's something that we are working on right now as well. So if you're wanting to read pieces of text and you want to really zoom in, you'd be able to use the magnifier to zoom in and then read the text or scan the document and so on. Yeah. So we have a question from Mohammed who asks us about the possibility to put in a SIM card. So at the moment, we don't have a possibility of putting in a SIM card on the glasses. So the glasses ship with Wi-Fi. So you'd be able to connect them to Wi-Fi or to hotspot. Yeah, that's how you'd be able to do it. And there's no option to add a SIM card. So we also have another follow-up question to that. How does it connect to the internet or phone? So you can connect to the internet via Wi-Fi or also by using a hotspot on your computer. So you'd be able to connect to the internet easily via Wi-Fi. And to the glasses, you can go ahead and connect the glasses to the phone, and it's not mandatory to have that connection, but then once you do that, it becomes a little easier for you to operate the glasses as well. So you'd be able to do that directly from within the Envision app, and also it becomes easier to transfer data, say from the app to the glasses. So you'd be able to easily share your faces and objects and so on once you pair the glasses and the phone together. And you don't need to have the glasses connected to your phone. The glasses are a completely standalone device and you can use them without ever having to take out your phone. But yeah, it's nice if you have them connected. So yes. I think we have a question from Darrow Looks, who asks, can the glasses read street signs? Yes, the glasses can read street signs. Again, like it's very similar to what the app is also capable of. So you'd be able to read all kinds of text from all different kinds of surfaces with Envision, and yeah. So that's basically it. So yes, I just, a question quickly popped into my mind. What kind of stuff have you been using the glasses to read with? What kind of, have you been using it out and about, outside to read signs or stuff in the train station?
Actually, I've used it to read street signs a few days ago, before the Netherlands get kind of in a lockdown phase, because it's not a very good idea to go out and about now because of the coronavirus. But before that, I was using the glasses to read street signs quite often. I've also used it multiple times to read signs at train stations. I've also used it a few times to read signs in my university building, for example, the signs on doors of lecture rooms, to figure out where I was. So those are only a few of the things that I've used the glasses for already.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, we have quite a few questions rolling in. We have a question from Luis Arellano, who asks, if we take a picture of a document, is there a way we can save it for later review? Yes, Luis, it is possible for you to go ahead and take a picture of a document or a set of documents. Like if you're reading a book, just scanning multiple pages at once, read them on the glasses and then easily save them to have it on your phone later. So yes, we can go ahead and you can go ahead and easily save it for later review as well. We have another question. It says, I don't have a credit card. How can I pay for the glasses now during the pre-order phase? So if you don't have a credit card, or if you don't see like a valid payment option from your country on our website, please feel free to email us, and we can send you an invoice with a customized payment link, and we'll handle that separately one-on-one. So if you're having any issues with paying for the glasses with your card or something, just let us know and we'll take care of that. Okay, we have another question from Katsutoshi Suji, who asks, do you have a feature to upgrade the software of Envision Glasses? How does it work? So yes, we do have an option, or the updates to the Envision software will happen automatically. So you'll be notified when the update is going to start. So you can either schedule an update right now or have it update a little later on as well. So that's totally okay. And the glasses would seamlessly go ahead and use your Wi-Fi connection to go ahead and upgrade the software itself. And the updates, we are planning to push frequent updates to the software itself, just like how we do with the app. So yes, we'll constantly be talking to users, trying to see if they're facing any issues, and then be able to go ahead and upgrade them or update the software frequently if we find any problems with it. There's another question from Benjamin Horford. He asks, are there apps from Google itself which are available on the glasses? No, so there are no apps from Google that are available on the glasses yet. So because the platform itself, like I mentioned, is not quite accessible. So you'll have to work a lot to make your apps accessible. So at the moment, there are no apps from Google that are going to be shipping on the glasses. Okay, some more questions roll in. Okay, so there's a question from Muhammad Al-Hosani. Oh, before he asks, how can I put my Wi-Fi password? That's a really good question. So you really don't have to enter your Wi-Fi password on the glasses or anything of that sort. So what would happen is you can quickly scan a QR code. So when you want to go ahead and make the glasses connect to your Wi-Fi, you can just go ahead and do that right from within the Envision app. So when you go into the Envision app, you'll have an option to connect your glasses to Wi-Fi, and then you need to basically enter your Wi-Fi username and password, and then it will automatically generate a QR code for you. And with the glasses, once you just scan the QR code, the Wi-Fi connection happens very seamlessly. So that is a really that's a really neat feature that we've built into the glasses, so it's easier for you to connect to different networks. All right, we have one more question which says, what's the advantage of ordering now than later? How many pre-order prices pairs do you have? So the advantage of ordering now from later, all right, is basically because the prices are a lot lower now than what it would be later. So like I mentioned, during the pre-order campaign, it's going to be 1,500 euros for if you order them now. And once the pre-order campaign ends, the prices are going to are going to increase to about 1,800 euros. So at the moment, we have an early bird pricing, which is for 1,500 euros, and we have a very limited number of them still left, and we only have 5 units for 1,500 euros left. And once those 5 units get sold off, the next super early bird glasses package would basically be around 1,700 euros. And we have around 18 of those left. And lastly, we have the 1,900 euro, package, which is basically we're going to have around 40 of them till the end of the pre-orders. So overall, we're planning to keep this to 100. Yes, the limited edition ones, the ones that are shipping for 1,500 euros, are almost out. Yes. All right. So we have. I think I'm just answering more of your questions. So feel free to drop them by, and also another thing with the pre-order campaign is that it also helps in the development of the software and the glasses itself. So as an early supporter of Envision, all of you would be playing a very key role in supporting us with the development further. So that's one of the reasons also why we have the pre-order campaign and why we're doing this webinar as well. So we have another question from Ahmed Sali, who asks, how is the Android, so what is the Android version that is running on the glasses? So the Android version that's running on the glasses is Android 8 or Android Oreo. That's the version that's running on the glasses. So it's a very clean version of Android, and we've been able to build on this version of Android quite easily overall. So it's been a pleasure to work with that particular version. Yeah.
Thanks everyone for the great amount of good questions. I think it's very cool to see so much interest in the glasses, and it also helps us to further define the development, because it also helps us to know what are the end users looking for.
Yeah.
So.
And we will be doing a few more of them in the coming weeks. So we're quite excited about being able to connect with everybody worldwide through this webinar. So we're really, really excited, and we'll be doing a lot more of them in the coming weeks. So if you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to go ahead and shoot them to us. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. And if you want to support us, and if you really like Envision, and if it's made a difference and you want to continue supporting us, please pre-order the glasses right now. We only have a few more of the lower priced pairs left. And yeah, we're really hoping to get some support from the community for this. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
And
thanks for your time.
Stay safe. And yeah, I wish you all good health. And I will see you until the next time.
Yes.